Are you a new teacher trying to find solutions for the constant new challenges popping up in your classroom? With just a few easy research backed strategies, you can start seeing quick wins that'll make a real difference for you and your students. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to do it. Hi, friends, I'm Courtney, and here we talk all about education research and data. So if you're into that, make sure you like and subscribe and come be a part of our community. All right, let's start with something simple. Instead of trying to tackle everything all at once, focus on just one research backed strategy to make a real difference. As a new teacher, it's natural to want to experiment with multiple approaches and to see what works. But when you're juggling too many techniques, it's easy to get overwhelmed and lose track of what's actually helping you and your students. So pick one strategy that fits a specific challenge in your classroom. For example, if you're aiming to improve student engagement, you might try active learning, which involves getting students more hands-on with the material through discussions, group activities, or quick reflection exercises. Or if you want to know whether or not your students are following along, try adding in quick check-ins like an exit ticket or a quick poll that allows you to see right then and there if students are understanding the material. Once you've chosen your strategy, use it as a foundation to set a clear, realistic goal that you can track over time. Let's say you're going with active learning. You might set a goal to increase student participation by calling on at least 5 students each class. Or if you're focusing on formative assessments, your goal might be to quickly identify which students need more support on specific concepts and adjust your lessons based on that feedback. Setting focus goals like these serves two purposes. It helps you clearly measure the impact of your strategy, and it shows both you and your students that you're committed to making real evidence-backed progress. By zeroing in on one strategy and one clear goal, you're making the process manageable and giving yourself a strong start without the stress of juggling too many new things at once. Plus, with a specific goal, you'll be able to look back and see exactly how this approach is improving your students' understanding and engagement, which is a big confidence booster, especially early in your career. This targeted approach lets you focus your energy on what really works and keeps you on a path of steady progress that builds both confidence and student success. Once you've settled on a strategy to try, the next step is to gather a few easy to access resources that make finding research backed ideas quick and manageable. Think of this like building a small toolkit that you can turn to whenever you need inspiration or support. Start with resources that don't require hours of reading, websites that summarize educational research, quick tip videos, or articles from trusted education blogs. Having a go-to list of practical sources saves time and gives you a solid base of reliable ideas to pull from whenever a new challenge arises. You don't need to reinvent the wheel each time. Instead, always focus on building upon proven strategies that already work. As you start to implement these strategies, remember the importance of feedback, not just the feedback you collect from the data, but the feedback from our students themselves. Simple check-ins can be incredibly valuable. Try to use a quick exit ticket at the end of a lesson where students share what they found most helpful or where they're still struggling, or have them rate their understanding on a scale of 1 to 5. These small insights help you make adjustments in real time, tailoring your teaching to what your students need most. Gathering feedback in this way lets you see what's working and what might need a tweak, making your classroom a space where you're continuously fine-tuning your approach for maximum impact. Finally, make time to reflect and adjust. At the end of each week, look back at the strategy you've been using and assess its impact. Are you seeing the engagement you hoped for? Are your students grasping the material more quickly? Reflecting regularly doesn't just help you spot what's working, but it gives you a chance to adjust your approach as needed and keeps you learning and growing alongside your students. Building a weekly habit of reflection also builds your confidence, reminding you that progress doesn't have to be perfect to be valuable. With these 3 steps, building a toolkit, listening to student feedback, and reflecting on your progress, you're creating a cycle of continuous improvement. It's a manageable, sustainable way to bring evidence into your teaching and feel successful right from the start. So, as a new teacher, embracing the research doesn't have to be overwhelming. By starting small, building a toolkit of go-to resources, and listening to your student feedback, making time for a regular reflection, you're setting yourself up for steady, sustainable growth. These simple evidence-backed steps empower you to tackle classroom challenges and make quick wins that boost both your confidence and your student success. Remember, progress is about consistent improvement, not perfection. Try out one of these strategies this week and see the impact for yourself. You'll be amazed at how powerful these small changes can be. If you found value in this video today, then I think you're going to love this video where I talk about Rhonda's kindergarten classroom and how she used research to improve her teaching. Check it out. I'll see you later.